Good evening, and welcome to the Huron Heights Geography Department. My name is Bill Havercroft, and I am the department head here, working with a wonderful team of geography teachers, and we are excited to see you guys next year. Now, every student that enrolls in grade 9 high school in Ontario is signed up already to take geography. The question then is, which stream are you interested in trying out? The grade 9 academic geography or the grade 9 applied geography? What are the differences and what are the similarities? Now this is interesting. Geography itself is actually an applied subject. You try to get out and do field studies, field trips, get your hands on data, do labs, do field experiments. So in the high school setting in grade 9, the differences are actually very subtle. While the academic approach tends to be more inquiry-based, where we're finding out information on our own, the applied are traditionally given the information to apply to a context. It's a very slight difference. So as you can see here, there's three little examples of some of the subtle differences. Whereas in the applied, students might be identifying characteristics, academic students would be distinguishing between the characteristics, very subtle, comparing geographic problems, as opposed to making recommendations to solve the geographic problems. We see this in our study on climate change. In the applied course, we'd be looking at a lot of information and working together to analyze it to better understand the situation of climate change. Whereas in academic, we take a global solution approach where we look at obstacles that are getting in the way of a possible solution, and students actually come up with feasible solutions to the problem of climate change. Identify and evaluate different perspectives as opposed to analyzing different perspectives. So very subtle difference, but both of them are basically dealing with world issues in a context of Canada. You can further see the similarities between the streams here with the course outline. We look at 5 different units here. The first unit is Sustainable Me. It's looking at some of the geographic tools that we're going to offer, getting to know technology, getting to know our place in Canada and the world. Things that are fixed in Canada is sort of a historical look at physical geography and human geography, settlement patterns, geological eras and such, up to present day. This allows us then to look at things that are in flux and always changing. Aid and trade, immigration, some of the natural disasters that happen in Canada. The second half of the course is issues-based. What's trending now? This leads us into natural resources, climate change, energy, land preservation, things that are pretty relevant to our life today. And we like to end off with sustainable communities, where we start with Sustainable Me, individual things that go on in our lives. We end with a look at the broader community. We do this either through urban planning, sustainable house design. Both the academic and the applied share these 5 units. As well as having similar content with the 5 units of study in our both courses, both the academic and the applied, we have taken an approach called the geographer's lens. It's a way of getting students a little more connected to what we're studying, to make it a little more relevant. We ask the questions that geographers always ask: what's where, why there, why care? And at Huron, we always like to end with, how can I change the status quo? The idea here is that instead of just studying issues and problems so that we can identify them and get a better grasp for them, you want to end on a positive note that even in grade 9, at this age, we're still in a position of being able to change things that we feel are not right. So both the academic and the applied both take this approach. So it's been my pleasure to meet with you virtually here and welcome you to Huron Heights Secondary School. We look forward to seeing you in September 2022. Hopefully we'll be back to a more normal, dynamic, interesting, and busy schedule for you grade 9s. Thanks very much, and stop by to say hello when you're walking around Huron Heights. Good night.